What up there on YouTube, man? It is Friday morning. We are at the campground. We getting ready to take off for the day. We going about 2 hours out. Hang on a second, I'll tell you the name. We had a good day yesterday. We went to downtown Roswell. We checked out all the alien stuff, man. You know, and I like them aliens. As you saw in the video, I was smiling most of the time. So we had a good time. But we're going to Salinas, Pueblo missions. And it doesn't say where it is. So we're going to go down there because we think that it's missions like we saw in Texas, outside of San Antonio. So I'm really excited, man, because I really like the missions. I really like learning about them. But everybody got in the truck and was like, oh, we need jackets. It's cold this morning in New Mexico, man. It's 40 degrees and we got a good ride to go. So, dude, I'll turn it on here in a little while, let y'all see it. Yo, what up there, YouTube, man? So I just want to turn this on real fast because we are making a drive this morning. We've been on the road like an hour and 20 minutes, and the majority of the scenery absolutely nothing.
There's windmills over
Oh,
here.
we got windmills over there. GoPro can't go this time. But it has been a vast expanse of none. The one stretch we were on, I think 2 cars came by. It's amazing. I love it. I just think it's great. I mean, this is open road, baby. But it's cool. I really like it. But I just wanted to show you guys, man. It's awesome. What up there, YouTube, man? We traveled from Roswell about 2.5 hours up to Mountainair, New Mexico. Deborah found this place. It's Salinas Pueblo's Missions. It's a national park. And we think it's kind of like the missions in San Antonio, around San Antonio. So we wanted to come check it out, man. And this is a teeny tiny town. There's nothing here. It's not like the missions where we were. This is a nice rundown town. There you go. So it's pretty cool. We're about to go into the center and find out some more information and everything. But like the artwork's really cool, man. It's really cool stuff. The fountain's not on right now. St. Francis of Assisi. That's cool how they built. Oh, look at the little thing right there. But we gonna go figure out what we're doing, and I will come back to you guys. What up there, YouTube, baby? We're inside the visitor center, and it sounds like there are 3 here. The Quarry. Grand Quivera, and Abo. So these sound a lot different than the ones in Texas as far as, you know, they had big droughts and they went like 2 years without a food. Their food was depleted, you know, and the Indian nations started to actually rebel against what was happening. We're gonna watch this little video real quick, and then we're gonna get on the road and we're gonna go see these missions, man. They look amazing. If it's anything like what's still here. So we're gonna check it out, man, and I'll turn it back on for you.
All right.
Well, yo, what's up, YouTube? Well, with no GPS, no signal, no nothing, we found the Abo mission. So it was funny. We're riding down the road. It was like, surely there's going to be a sign. There's a sign. It looks like people. There's somebody's house over here, man. Look at the. That's cool. man, we gonna get up here. We gonna look around, man. I'll turn it back on here in a sec, man. Look at it.
That's cool.
Nice foot. Hey, we could probably gonna walk in this place, but I'll turn it back on here in just a minute, man. It looks so cool. We ain't been in the building yet, man, but I just got out the truck, man. It's can't go in. Oh man. Man, you know, you go to so many places that they build modern structures to look like this. And this is like real missions. There's nothing been touched here, man. It's to have so much history right here in front of you. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. So, we're gonna go up here into the visitor center and figure out what we're looking at and everything. I mean, I know what we're looking at, but you know what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's awesome, bro. It's awesome. But I'll turn it back on here in a minute, man. Could I see the trail guide?
I don't know, John, you take the trail guide?
No,
It was. I thought it was.
I didn't bring anything in with me.
I put it on the counter.
That's all right. I got it right here.
And it fell off.
You could. Double click. Okay. Let's just go in. What up, y'all? So we were just in there, and the ranger told us that these actually predate the missions in Texas. These are some of the oldest missions that were constructed. So we're walking along the path. Uh-oh. Respect the rattlesnakes. It's kind of a little scary, ain't it? I'm gonna tell you, it don't get much more historical than what you're looking at. This was originally built in the early 1600s and then updated in I think he said between 1630 and 1650. So this is all original stuff, man. Yeah. With the boat, yeah. Oh, there's a little well. Well run dry.
A kiva here? Rock walls and unearthed relics can tell us only so much about what people believed 350 years ago. The mysterious round structure before you resembles a kiva. In Pueblo tradition, kivas are underground meeting chambers for conducting religious ceremonies, teaching children, telling stories, and weaving. Yet this particular stone room was apparently built at the same time as the Catholic mission. Perhaps it served a role in the religious conversation. Conversion. Finding what looks like a kiva in the heart of the Franciscans' residence has raised many questions about the relationship between the two faiths.
That's pretty cool. So not a well, a kiva.
Basically a circular schoolroom.
Something like that.
Songs. Once this before you endured over 50 years, the small trompero boys hurrying to join the adults in the choir aloft above. Franciscans in Mexico in the 1500s had noted how powerfully music aided their mission efforts. Friars in the frontier New Mexico brought not only traditions of playing song chants, but even imported sets of wind instruments with portable pipes organs up the Camino Real. From 1622 to 1678, this church and convento echoed with the sounds of new songs sung during the masses and played for processions.
He said that the cemetery would have been over this way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And all this side over here would have been like gardens. The park ranger told us that outside of the mission you'll see mounds out here, and that would have been where the native Pueblo would have made a hole that I just stepped in. Would have made their homes. So the history is outstanding, man. I can't get over it. So this would have been the sanctuary. This is where it would have been. You know, after the Spanish came and basically waged war on Pueblo people, they found that the ground didn't hold those same minerals and everything like Mexico did, so they left. But the friars stayed because for them it was more about preaching the word and spreading the gospel. And so a lot of this is after the Spanish had already come through and did their dirty work. Wow. It makes you wonder what was there. What did they have there that was so important they built an altar to and took it? Saw the altars, man. Well, we're gonna walk around for a few minutes, guys, and we're gonna look at some more placards and stuff. And we actually have a guide that's through this, that there's markers throughout the whole thing. So we're gonna probably take a while and read up on this stuff, man, and learn some more. And I'll turn it back on for y'all in just a minute. Yo, what up? So the little house that I showed you when I first got out, and there's another one right behind the church, and there's another one up here. These are all Spanish priest houses, and I was wondering about it because they look, you know, I don't know, it's not a part of the church, so it makes you wonder what they were. They were houses, and
But they were newer.
they were newer, you know, when after they got here and built the church and stuff. So, but we're gonna keep on getting it, man. We're gonna come around and we're gonna take this trail, see where it leads us.
This arroyo along the spring-fed Espinosa Creek provided the water essential for life in Abo's dry climate. Catch basins here tapped the runoff used to water terraced fields farther down the alley. Erosion here exposed the Abo sandstone formation, which provided the building blocks to construct the Pueblo mission.
That's what's up, man. So they use this as like their damming system. It's dried up now, but man, it probably looked good back in the day. I'm gonna walk down there.
Some say the name pronounced Abo means poor place, while others say it means water bowl. There were permanent springs, perhaps even within the Pueblo, but flow varies in this semi-desert climate. More water was captured by a series of small catchment basins along this arroyo paved with stone.
Easy, doggy. Easy. Go ahead, doggy.
That's probably the people's dog.
I don't doubt it. Let's just keep on walking.
Yep.
Y'all go ahead. I do kind of want to walk down here, though. I mean, people been doing it. Yeah, you saw the rattlesnake sign. I might be in danger. You better watch your back there. That doggy likes us. Wow. Look at the formations, man.
Wow.
I'll be careful jumping. Don't get up, do not get up under there.
No, do not go under there.
That's correct.
That's cool.
Now we go.
Come back up this way. Hey, be careful on that.
It's crazy to think that this was flowing with water at one point.
Yeah, oh for sure. I'm with you on that one. It's hard to believe there this river. Hey little birdie. Hey little birdie. Cool, man. We gonna look around for a minute. I'll turn it back on here in a second. What's up, man? We just came out from that creek bed, and yo, could you just imagine? Because this is a different section. Could you imagine being able to see that water go over these rocks and stuff, man? This would have been like a paradise to somebody rolling in, like a Spaniard, you know, a Spaniard priest coming in with open land and a river right behind them. Dude, this would have been like a dream spot, you know? I can see the Lord why they were here. It's beautiful country, man. Oh, we might have a conflict. There's a fella walking his dog, and there's a stray buddy back behind us. Well, he's not stray. Pretty sure he belongs to the people back there. He got a collar on and stuff. Pretty dog. Very well behaved. There's some water in there. I'm gonna tell this person. Ma'am, I want to let you know there's a dog from one of the residents over here, and he's running around no leash, nothing like that. It's not ours, but I wanted to let you know. That's him. Let's hope. Try to be a good citizen.
Yeah.
Chelsea got her new hat today.
I like it. Woohoo!
So Chelsea, she's always wanted a hat and stuff, but she never found one she liked. Just so happens one she liked, Junior Ranger. Oh yeah. And it wasn't that much. It was like $12, I think. It's cool. I'm gonna turn it off just in case this lady needs some assistance. I'm going off the history trail for it. Well, it's still history, but man, just the hardscape and the rock out here in this river, man, or dried up river. It's awesome. It's awesome. Look how the tree cracked that one growing up out of it, right by you, Chelsea. There's a rock. There's a big crack that separates it.
Cool.
There you go.
I thought it was just coincidence. Doggy!
Oh,
Doggy,
come on.
Doggy, come on.
Ooh, there's some pieces loose.
Doggy?
I promise he ain't gone.
Doggy.
Yeah, that doggy showed up, and he's just been hanging out with us. There was a lady I warned her, she had her little dog, but he stayed at a good distance from her. But he's just chilling with us. He walking around. He's showing us everything. So great. It's a beautiful dog, man. It's a German Shepherd, and he is absolutely beautiful. But we can't take him. So. There he comes.
Hey, doggy.
You going on YouTube, buddy? He's like, what?
Silly doggy.
It's awesome.
Doggy. Doggy.
See how that piece.
Underneath here.
Doggy.
And Chelsea, she just nerding out because there's a dog. My people been making their little stacks hiking. It's like, come on, what y'all waiting on?
We're waiting for the guard doggy to give the okay.
We ain't gonna walk much longer. I know we came for the missions, but dang, man, it's so beautiful. This is such beautiful terrain, man. This is where I start to nerd out a little bit. That's awesome.
Which one is?
Don't try to climb it, dude. That stuff will break off on you, bro. You don't need to do that either. Oh, there's a little lizard. He's right there on the rocks. This giant piece that just broke off here. Whoa. Man, I could just keep walking this all day. All day. It's amazing. But I'm gonna cut it off because I know my wife, she gonna want to go back to the trail. Matter of fact, I walk up, she probably gonna say, let's get back over there. So but I'm gonna cut it off, guys. We're gonna look around for a minute and then I'll come back and talk to you when we get back on the missions trail. Well, what up there, YouTube, baby? We just got done over here at the mission of Abba, and we are gonna head to the next one. I forgot the name of the next one though.
Ronquaria. Ronquaria.
It's Karai.
Karai mission. So we're gonna go over there and check that one out, and then I'll turn it on so you could check it out. It'll be awesome. What up there, YouTube? We just got over here at the Karai mission ruins, and let me tell you, these are not anything like the ones that we encountered in Texas. These are very far apart. They're a lot farther than the ones there. It was about a 35-minute ride over here. Back road, dude, you would miss a sign if we wasn't watching. Is how, remote it is. But the ruins are right over there. We're gonna walk inside real fast, see if we can get any history or backstory or any of that good stuff, and then we'll come right back on. So the first evidence of houses here were from 1300. It's about, that was this little community. And this was a trade hub because they would get the salts from the salt lake, and that was one of their main commodities that they traded with their partners on the East Coast. So this right here would have been one of the houses.
No, this is the 1830 church.
That?
These foundations you see here are 200 years younger than the surrounding walls of the Pueblo and mission of Karai. When Spanish settlers moved back to the Salinas district, they started to build a small church here using the old mission building stones. The church was never finished.
Ah, excuse me, guys. I'm glad I was correct. But I noticed a lot of difference on this one and the ones in Texas is the structures, like it's just square windows, square doors. There's no archways, there's no ornateness to the building itself.
Well, all of the like plaster and stuff is aged off.
Well, I'm aware, but I'm saying even the arches, they would have been prominent. Wow, man.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
You can see the axe marks on the wood still, where they chopped it. What really gets me about these though is the fact that there's no restoration, and there's nothing said about restoration or anything. So these are all like original, man. Like it's crazy to think about. The other ones we saw, most of them were about 80% redone. The one wasn't, but you saw the scale. It wasn't even this massive. Now that looks like they fixed something.
There's the kiva they used.
So many different rooms. It's awesome. Hello.
Boo!
Had to act scared. Ah, that really scared me. There's John. Ooh, I saw that face. Good Lord.
Shaky, 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 shaky. Mama.
Thank goodness for editing. What up? And just so you know, man, I hate wind. If you didn't watch any of the other videos, it covers it. So that's why I got my gator on. But I came across this, it's the Kia that we saw. And it talks about how In June of 1659, worshippers at a mass next door heard Friar Nicholas de Fretes preach on the need to give supreme obedience to God. The sermon was suddenly interrupted by Captain Nicolas de Aguilar, the Spanish governor's local magistrate. He argued loudly that Indians owed first allegiance to the king and his officials. When Fredes retreated from the church, through here, the Tiwa parishioners watched Aguilar angrily follow, continuing his tirade. And that's something we're dealing with it now with our government in America. You know, your allegiance should be to your leaders first. It should be to your governing body, and that's just not something, me personally, that I could get with. You know, God should be the one you're following. And if I hadn't followed God and followed the teachings of Jesus, there's no telling where I would be today if I would have followed man. And I look, you know, I watch on the TV, I watch on the internet where celebrities and all these famous people are taking our generations and making them follow something that's not right and is corrupt. And I just don't know how I feel about it. Had to build them a little support section right there. I saw the square Kiev back there, but there's a circle. It looks like a circle one.
That is a watchtower
Ah.
that was built when Hispanic settlers returned to this district in the early 1800s, and it was called a torreon, and it was part of the fortifications protecting their settlement from Apache attacks.
Hey. What up there, YouTube? We have arrived at the last mission. We were going to go hike at the state park, do a quick hike, but man, I'm glad we didn't, because it's already 2 o'clock and we just got up here to this place. It's the what?
Grand Quivira.
Grand Quivira. Let me see if I can get it. Come on, focus, babe. Come on, focus. But this is the last mission that is out here. And let me tell you something. This thing out here. I'm talking, we were driving down the road. I don't even know how it was a 35, 40-minute drive. And we were just like, where is it? Where is it? But you just keep on getting it until you can't get it no more, and you'll see a sign eventually. So, dude, if you're coming to see these things, man, expect it to take all day. And make sure you got some gas. That's what I'm gonna tell you. But because of the wind, we're gonna eat our lunch in the truck before we go in. And then once we do that, man, we'll hit y'all up. What up, YouTube?
Well, don't step too close.
We up here. Old Chelsea girl got her into a little cactus.
Seriously, Dad?
Oh yeah. She got a little poker on one of her legs, and now it's on both of them. We tried to get all the stuff out, but she said she's good for now, so we're gonna explore a little bit.
Ruins over here.
Yeah. All the stone piles is all ruins, so. But I tell you, these people, they were my kind of people, man. Look at that. Man, look at that view. Look how massive. So this one was actually the second church, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Men carved and placed the wooden beams. Women and children mixed mud, mortar, laid stones, and plastered walls.
So after the original priests were here and left, it was left sitting for 30 years. And then when they came back, they built this structure. The other one we're going to get to in a minute. Sorry about the wind, guys. Ain't nothing I can do. Don't you know, I could just sit my butt right on this spot and just look at this for hours, man. I don't know if you can pick it up, but the mountain range over there has snow on it. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. And I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just me, but like when we come to these old churches and stuff, I don't know, man. I get a feeling like, man, it used to be a spot of, I don't know how to put it. To some, this might have been a spot of, you know, conflict. You know, you got the priests coming in, you got the Indians wanting to do their thing, and we find out that this isn't like the other missions in Texas where the natives kind of embraced it when it came in. You know, a lot of the Indian tribes, they rebelled against what was happening, and it was more of the fact that Christianity wasn't part of religions. It was the religion or nothing, and I think that was the biggest thing. Beauty, it's amazing, and that's one of the reasons that one of the many reasons we're doing this trip, man, is I wanted to see the country, and it's amazing. America has a lot to offer. Look how small the doorways are. Well, she told us that they had to come in and fill around them with dirt because they wouldn't last if they hadn't. Oh, so when they first settled this place, this was the first church.
I remember this.
And then they built the town around.
I remember this picture.
We were actually able to see an aerial view of this place and do like what we can walk on and look at. It only touches a fraction of how big this place was right here. Like I said, with views like this, I'd be putting all my stuff up here too. So we're gonna walk around. There's a trail that goes around. We're gonna walk around and look at some of the other huts and houses and stuff. We'll come back in, show y'all. There's one of the kivas. Franciscan missionaries tolerated the Kachina dances of the Puebloan religion at first. For a while, a new church coexisted next to the kiva you see just down the hillside behind you. But by the 1660s, changes in church policy forced traditional believers to hide non-Christian ceremonies in underground rooms within the Pueblo complex you see here. Many hidden kivas have been found among these walls. Look at all the ruins down here. And the hole that I'm going to show you, you can actually see it on the aerial map, if I can find it. I'll find that hole, but I see this kiva up here. I'm going to show y'all because it looks really cool. Man, what's up? Chimney. But in a landscape like this, man, I could only imagine how long it took them to excavate through what was under the dirt. You know, because this area is a lot of stone, a lot of sandstone, rock. It's crazy. So that's really cool, man. Found a hole. Yeah, I went the wrong way, but this would be the original before they filled it in, because all this stuff is filled in to try to protect it and preserve it. So this would have been.
But she said that they built on top of each other, so
Yes.
I wonder if like that section was covered up and they came back and built this on top of it, because it doesn't look like it matches.
It's a very good possibility, man. It's crazy.
It's a big hole.
But we know, you know, throughout time that each empire just builds on top of the next. So there you go. Yo, that's so crazy, man. Yo, what up, YouTube? So we just finished up out here, man. That was the last mission for the day. I think me and Deborah both are kind of just awestruck. I mean, to learn about these that predate the missions around San Antonio in Texas, predates Alamo, predates all those. It's it's humbling to learn, man. And you know, one of the things we were talking about is, you know, the difference between here and there is over there, the natives kind of welcomed it and they accepted it and they went in there for food. They went in there for protection. But the people here, they didn't. They were like, no, we like our culture. We have food. We can survive. We can protect ourselves. And so that's kind of something that has, you know, the people's mindset. Is it going to work or not work? So, yo, we had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. And man, we will talk to y'all in just a little while.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys. What up there, YouTube, baby? So when we left the last mission, the GPS took us a different way, and we've been having complete different scenery than on the ride here, man. We up in the mountains. I don't even know how we got up here, but the drive has been amazing. I just hit y'all with the windshield. But man, we went from flat, just straight ground this morning to we up in the mountains. We just all twisting and turning up through this thing. I just thought it was funny, so I figured I'll let y'all see it too, man. Man, the ride, this is probably some of my best driving ever in my life, man. To be on some of these rides, especially the first couple roads we were on leaving the mission, wasn't nobody. Just open road, straight, narrow, hilly, just land as far as you can see. It was great. It was awesome, man. It's one of those times I can't, my brain can't even think of a good thesaurus word to put on it. So I just want to let y'all see it. We up here in the mountains now.
Proceed to the route.
And we heading on back to on back to Oz.
Jamendo.com